Hey, it's Amy, and I just want to start this episode by saying if you're listening to this right now, there's probably a good chance that you're tired. Not just physically tired, but mentally, emotionally, and maybe even spiritually worn out. Because caregiving, especially when it's for someone you deeply love, can be heavy. So today, we're not going to talk about tech or strategy or lists. Today's just a conversation, one caregiver to another, one heart to another. Let's talk about burnout. You know, nobody really warned you that caregiving burnout sneaks up on you. It's not like one day you're fine and the next day you're not. It's more like you start skipping meals, you forgot what rested feels like, you cry more easily, or you start snapping at people. You lose patience with people you're caring for, and then you beat yourself up for it. And worst of all, you feel like no one gets it. Your coworkers don't understand. Your friends check in less. Your family members say things like, well, just let me know if you need anything. But you don't even know what to ask for. You feel alone in the most crowded season of your life. You weren't meant to carry it all. I want you to hear me on this. Really hear me. You were never meant to do all this by yourself. You're not failing, you're not broken, you're not selfish for needing help, you're not weak for saying, I can't do it like this anymore. We live in a world that glorifies independence, but caregiving isn't a solo sport, it's a team effort. And if no one's showing up for you, then maybe today is the day you start building your team. That could be a friend, a sibling, a professional, or yes, even a piece of tech that takes something off your plate. Even one small shift can feel like oxygen when you've been holding your breath for too long. Part 3, you don't need to earn rest. Here's something I had to learn the hard way. You don't need to earn rest. You don't even have to wait until every box is checked, every medication is sorted, every insurance call made, every meal prepped, every doctor updated before you can take a breath. Sometimes you just need to pause, even for 5 minutes, and let yourself be human again. Because underneath all the scheduling and logistics and responsibility, you're still you, and you matter too. Part 4, one step forward, not the whole plan. I know this can feel overwhelming. When you're burned out, even thinking about fixing things feels like too much. So don't try to fix everything today. Just take one small step. That's it. Maybe it's downloading the caregiver tech guide we made. No pressure, just info. Maybe it's texting a friend and saying, hey, I'm struggling. Maybe it's finally asking your parents' doctor if there's a better option. One step is enough. You don't need to figure out the whole staircase. You just need to stop standing still at the bottom. Part 5, you're still a person too. Before I wrap up, I just want to say this again because I know someone needs to hear it. You're still a person, not just a caregiver. Not a decision maker, not just the reliable one. You are allowed to feel support. You are allowed to need support. You are allowed to feel resentment. You are allowed to grieve the life you thought you'd be living right now. And most importantly, you're allowed to start reclaiming pieces of your peace, even if that starts with something small. Even if that just starts with listening to this podcast. That's all I have for you today. I know it wasn't a tips and tricks kind of episode, but sometimes the most powerful thing isn't advice. It's being reminded that you're not alone. If this helped you, I'd love it if you'd share it with someone who might need it too. A friend, a sibling, someone on their caregiving journey. And if you're ready for some real tools, ones that actually work, we've got a free guide waiting for you. You're doing so much, and you're doing better than you think. Take care of yourself today. You deserve that much. I'll talk to you soon.